my lovely Wolficorns, and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. And I'm not sure why I'm playing this game. Probably because I saw Markiplier play it. I watched a little bit of his play. I was like, oh, this seems pretty cool. And as much as I've seen of it, it doesn't seem like anything really dirty. I mean, I know it does apparently contain stuff with suicide and crap like that. And that's why my friend told me not to play it. But I'm going to play it anyway because I believe I am a strong person and can get through it with these people. And I don't remember. I don't know. But anyway, let's hit new game. Please enter your name. I'm just going to go as Wolfie. But no, I'm just going to go as Wolfie because yeah, Wolfie is my name. My name's Wolfie. Nice to meet you. Hey! No, that wouldn't be sound like that. It would be more loud. But anyway, okay. I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Siri catch up to me. Ha, ha. Oh, she's cute. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Wolfie. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple. Or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become incredibly speckled with other students making their daily commune. By the way, Wolfie, have you decided on a club to join yet? Band! Band! I want to join band! A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Or either. I don't know how you say it. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. And band. That's me in a nutshell. Just add band. Uh-huh. I don't know. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much makes me want to ease her mind a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. That's me, I exaggerate everything. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come in the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah. There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. I would personally, realistically, I would join the literature club because I like literature, I guess. I like reading. If I had to write anything, I would say no because I hate writing, but I love reading. She's the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she did it. She did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. Now, why would you do that? I mean, that's kind of stupid. You stupid, Sayori. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Okay, I'm coming. I want some cupcakes. Don't make promises you can't keep, Sayori. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or she's just so cunning as to have planned all this out. Let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? I want a cupcake. Oh, yes, let's go. As long as it's like a chocolate cupcake. If it's like a vanilla cupcake, I can't eat those. They make me sick. Thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I sold my... I can't say that's stupid because I would do that, to be perfectly honest. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure to meet you. Now, she has beautiful eyes. I want those eyes because purple's my favorite color. And I want purple eyes. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, Wolfie, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. You are not wrong. Not in the slightest. Okay. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. I'm guessing that's how you say it. I'm not 100% sure. Natsuki. That looks what it said. I'm not expert though. Humph. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. So Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. That's me. Whenever someone, looks at me and says, oh, Tyler's really smart. I'm just like, don't say that. Because then I have expectations to live up to. Gosh, Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Wolfie. Oh god. Okay, hey, that's a nice pose. Monica smiles sweetly. Yeah, and she like flexing or whatever. I don't get it. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Gross. Basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me generally feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Wolfie. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Tea? I love tea. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Nazuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Nazuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Nazuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay. Are you ready? That's an adorable smile. Ta-da! Oh, I can't even say that. Whoa! Nazuki lifts the foil off the tray and reveals a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Oh, I don't want to eat the kitties. The whiskers are drawn with icing. Little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Nazuki. Nazuki. I've said it 3 or 4 different ways so far, and I'm just going to keep saying it however I want. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. That is totally me. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Nazuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. Probably. This is really good. Thank you, Nazuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Alright. This is funny. I like this. Apparently it gets really sad, and I'm gonna cry. But when that happens, I'll just cry. I give up on Nazuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. I'm saying that wrong because I've said it 5 different ways. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. I hope so. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yes. I mean, I don't really drink hot tea, get to very often, but the last time I did, it was good. And I read a book and ate something. I don't remember what I was eating. After all, doesn't a... Okay, I already read that. Okay. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's... No, I can't help but laugh. Insulted, Yuri looks away because she's just like, no, I didn't. Don't make assumptions, please. It really reminds me of someone, probably mostly me, but you know. I mean, that, you know, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Why did I stutter? She didn't stutter. I'm bad at reading, leave me alone. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles to me at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budgets and policies and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I love how she's like, I wouldn't say anything. I'd just be like, and then, like, go get something to eat, probably. I like food. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort into start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Oh, I thought my mom texted me. Okay. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! You know it! Oh, this is funny. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Well, everyone except Yuri. She was just like, yes, I agree. Not like, I agree, just, I agree. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted by the idea. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Wolfie, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is especially equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so... I just lost my train of thought. She seems so reversed and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well have be having a conversation with a rock. Oh god. That's how I feel when I talk about anything I like, because I'm one of those people who like things that like no one else likes. So every time I talk about something I like, I might as well be having a conversation with a rock, because they just kind of stare like, yeah, uh-huh. And most times I'm just like, yeah, uh-huh, because I don't like anything anyone else likes. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or take me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Mizuki's eyes dart to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give it back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Nezuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Nezuki, you write your own... Nazui, I can't speak. Nezuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Nezuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not very confident writer yet? I understand how Nezuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Seems like it. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Nezuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. And she's like, no, not a chance. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Nezuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Wolfie? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come out forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sorry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought, Wolfie, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when I'm like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. She looks happy. Monica looks happy. Nezuki kind of is just like, really? Yuri's just like, oh. And Sayori's just like, I knew it. Yes! I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Can you stop doing that? You're just sticking like your butt and everything up in Nezuki's face. Like, look how short she is. Like, that's rude. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think that with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring in the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Wolfie, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Nezuki clean up their food. Hey, Wolfie, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! That's cute. With that, the two of us depart the classroom and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? I don't know. Perhaps I'll have a chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, it's time to write a poem. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. It's something that happened to you Alex Pomnos. Okay, well, I'm actually gonna save and leave this episode here because I got through it. I know I'm really bad at reading, but I just really want to play this game because I've heard it's really good. It's probably gonna break my heart at the end of it. Apparently there's, I don't know if there's multiple endings or just one ending, but apparently things go wrong. Things are bad. And death or something. And apparently it's gonna destroy me. My friend October said, like, don't play it. It's gonna destroy you. It destroyed me. And I was like, but I want to play it because I want to know what happens. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please hit the like button. It means a lot to me. Comment down in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new around here. And I will see you in the next video. For whatever I decide to make next. Bye-bye.